Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. Alright, so we're starting off, this is the north side of the Calmlands, and I just noticed that a cutscene had started, so I got my footage going. I was actually, I think, capturing a lot of the fiends here, but so here, this is, I believe this is Svonda. This is actually one of the characters that can play Blitzball. And so this is just a discussion of when Lord Gandalf brought the calm. Is that a reference to Gandalf? It says that when it says that they like struck each other down at the bottom of the gorge. I don't know. Maybe that's not a reference to Gandalf, but it sure seems like it. But anyways, all right. So here's Svonda. Again, one of the Blitzball players, really good pass stat. Yeah, this is her level 97 stats. Her attack is really bad though. Again, the AI oftentimes uses Svonda as a midfielder, and again, other than I think her pass stat, she's not that impressive. So I don't think that character's worth using, but. Here, this probably seems a little. This is another kind of random battle, but on a northwestern area here of the Calmlands, you'll find the Marlborough enemies, and it's a good opportunity to learn Bad Breath with Kimahri. I actually prefer to fight these here. Sometimes they're definitely the most dangerous of all the enemies. In the Calmlands, and especially so if they ambush you. And again, that is why I recommend having first strike on one of your capture weapons. I just think that it's very, very important. But all right, so here I went back to the monster arena like manager guy, and so here I actually do have the cloudy mirror too, and unfortunately, though, even with just the cloudy mirror alone, we're not able to open this up. What we need to do is we need to power up the mirror, and get get that powered up, and we'll do that soon. Actually, very, very soon, I believe. But anyways, all right. So here's the monster. I think this is for capturing all of the Calmlands enemies. This is the Chimera Geist. And then what did we get there? The Farplane Wind, I think, is that. Let me just see here. Let's customize some stuff here. Hopefully I got that, or hopefully I saw that right. Farplane Wind is Death Strike, which I also assume then means that you can put Death Proof on your armor. Let's just see here. Death Proof is, gosh, is it like 60 Farplane? It's a lot. It takes a lot of those items to put that on your armor. I don't know if I'll probably hold off on that. We're not going to be fighting anything that I'm really worried about, using that or using death type skills for a while yet. I don't know if I think maybe Doom might. No, I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm just not sure. It's just one of those deals where Death is so Death Strike and like Doom are so situational that I don't know that's something that we really need to be that worried about right now. But here, so the Chimera Geist uses a lot of different elemental type abilities, and so I brought Yuna in here. I don't know. I don't know how useful it was, but the other thing is like the rewards for beating this guy aren't, I don't think, particularly interesting. Let me just see here. Chimera Geist, the win is 2 return spheres. So I mean, I've got so many of those from playing Blitzball that wasn't something that I was all that impressed by, but I suppose if you need some, then go ahead and knock this guy down. But this took a little while too. He's got a decent amount of HP. Most of these enemies here in the monster arena, at least like the original creations and stuff, are just not probably not something that you really want to mess with maybe immediately. Let me just see here, area creations. Let me just see if there's anything that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Turn sphere. Yeah, I don't know. These rewards, just looking at them, aren't that great. All right, so yeah, we got one return sphere there. You know, had I been able to overkill him, I would have got more, but wasn't or didn't make that happen. So again, I suppose that's at least kind of interesting, right? And now if you want to, you know, obviously he lets you fight that enemy for the first time for free, but if you want to get more of them, then you know we're able to actually do that and actually farm him. All right, what am I doing here? Looks like we've got a little. Okay, I'm probably just going to be selling this stuff. Yeah, I've got a lot of crap built up. I'm trying to think of what this. This must just be from out here, in the Calmlands. Yeah, this was the initial the initial captures, and I believe I did capture everything and 10 of everything out here. But all right, so let's move on. All right, so we're gonna do the we're gonna do the what is this called? Let's just see here. Catcher Chocobo. Okay. So this is basically this is the race against the Chocobo trainer. The kind of one thing that you need to know right off the bat is you don't want to try to like go over to the left to get in front of the Chocobo trainer right away, because it'll kind of usually backfire on you, and the trainer will actually end up getting out in front of you, and so you'll probably miss a lot of those initial balloons. And this area right in here gets really tricky because I mean, if you can see here, the birds are flying down like directly above Titus, and so he just gets hammered back to back. And so again, that's just something that you got to watch for. A lot of this is about zigzagging, right? It's a lot of it's about the technique, and knowing when to like aggressively try to go to the side. But all right, so that was I think that was technically my second try, right? Because the initial time I actually did beat the trainer right away. I think anyway. But now here the goal is to not only beat the trainer, but it's also to get a time of 0. We need to which means we need to catch as many of these balloons and not get hit by the birds, which I don't think this worked out for me this time either. So, clunk. Yeah, I've already been hit quite a few times. So at this point, I just kind of didn't care, and I wasn't worried so much about anything else. But all right, let's see, what did we end up with? 26.8, pretty terrible. Yep, not doing so great. All right, so that was attempt number 3. It wasn't too much long here where I pulled this off. It might, man, I wonder if it's this one. Look how many of these balloons lined up so well. I mean, that was easy. And then there I kind of hide behind the trainer there for those birds. And then got a couple over here, tried to, dodge to the right to try to avoid. Man, yeah, this was, oh, we got hit once. Ooh, okay. I wonder if this was it. That looked pretty good. I'm not going to lie, that looked really good. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think this was my time. This is where I got 0. Yeah, there you go. So, technically, what was that? Did I say the 4th shot? Was that the 4th try? Because, right, there was the first one that wasn't in this video, right? And then, yeah, I think it was 2 fails, and then boom, nailed it. So at this point, I wanted to quit. And did I get my sigil for that? I did. Okay, so that was the sun sigil. So that's for Titus's weapon, the Calibog, which also is found right here. So not only did we finish. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to be able to get it right now. I haven't powered up the mirror, I think. Yeah, so my mirror is still the cloudy mirror. Yeah, and so it'll just say that we haven't had enough, or we don't have enough power or enough energy. So we'll have to come back, actually, and unfortunately beat the trainer again, which honestly isn't that difficult. But what I really should have done is, even before messing with this, I should have gone and powered up the mirror and then go do this, right? And then that way I would have been able to get the sigil and the weapon back to back and just not have to not have to worry about it, or not have to make a second trip. But anyway, so that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to move on, and what I actually did here was I think my plan was to go capture really all of the enemies that I can up to this point. That's not super important by any means, but yeah, I guess whatever. I wanted to do it. So I missed it again. I should have just gone into the north right there. That's where the husband is at. There's a wife and a child that are kind of hanging out here in this next screen, and they're in here. They're right here at this fork. And in order to upgrade the cloudy mirror, you need to find her husband. And so we need to do that. He hasn't shown up yet. All right. And so unfortunately here I messed around a bit, and I wonder if I should cut this out, actually. Yeah, so that's the path that leads up to the area where we interact, or we use the cloudy mirror to upgrade the weapons at and stuff. But it's not actually, and I think it's actually to power up the cloudy mirror also, now that I'm thinking about it. All right, so I cut out just a tiny bit of footage there. So basically, we're right back at the wife and child, and at the fork. And so now we're gonna head on over to the campsite. So that's where the crew, kind of gathered after the Bavel incidents. And here is the father or husband, and so you tell him that they're waiting for him, and he'll go run over there. And so now we'll be able to speak with them. We'll need to interact with them again, and I believe by kind of doing this, it triggers the boy to run off. So then we'll have to go find him. And all right, so now they've been reunited, but I also think that you still need to chat with them multiple times here. Yeah, so here I screwed up again, I think. We'll just see here. We'll just see what happens. I'm pretty sure that we actually need to interact with them again. Yeah, see, so this character is still in the way. All right, so at this point we need to go back. And again, I think that's where I made the little bit of a mistake there with not speaking to, I think it might be the wife, or maybe it's either. All right, going back. Oh, or am I not? Where am I going? This is not the right way. Oops. All right, let's go the right way this time. Oh, yeah, I was checking to see if I just needed to move, but that's not the case. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. All right, yeah, let's head back. Like I said, we need to interact with the family again, and I just didn't speak with them enough to trigger the next part. All right. Oh, there we go. But now my boy is missing, and he went into the woods alone. All right. I should have spoke with the wife again, just in case. But I think that was it. Speaking to the father, I suppose, or the husband, whatever, triggered the kid to be missing. And there you have it. Now that NPC is gone, and the boy is hanging out up here. Feels like there's something around here, doesn't it? Yeah, there's definitely something around here. All right, so let's use the cloudy mirror. And this will power it up. And we'll be able to get everything we ever dreamed of. All right, there we obtained the celestial mirror. Alrighty. And yeah, at this point we'll be able to unlock some of the different, I guess, I want to say chests, but they're not chests. It's more like compartments where the cloudy weapons, are stored at. So we'll be able to get Titus's now, right? And again, I wish I would have done this just a little bit earlier, and then I wouldn't have had to beat. I guess I wouldn't have had to beat the Chocobo trainer again, but that wasn't that big of a deal. Honestly, just beating the trainer is fairly easy. The annoying part is getting that 0 time. But yeah, that's all behind us. And I honestly, this time around, I think this is honestly the easiest I've ever had it. I think in other walkthroughs, man, I know the last time that I played, and the when I made my original video series here of the HD remaster, I bet I was there for about an hour. I think it took me that long. It was very unpleasant. So yeah, not a good time at all. But anyways, all right. So now we're on the Thunder Plains, and I think it's a decent idea. Zap. My plan here was to not only get Kimari's weapon, the Spirit Lance, but also to get to do the lightning dodging here, and that's because I've got the no encounters armor on. Now, again, if this, maybe it looks a little bit weird, right? Because I haven't been to the Cavern of the Stolen Faith quite yet. Normally I would want to go there first, right, to get a no encounters armor from a ghost. But I was able to, steal enough of the purifying salts way back in Bavel in order to get that on my armor. And so, again, if it looks maybe just a little bit weird and you've been following along, well, maybe then you already know why. But anyways, that is the case. And I would say that no encounters is pretty much a must if you want to try to take on do the lightning dodger. So definitely get yourself one of those before you try doing this. But anyways, all right, so also you have to be really careful out here. If we interact with, there's an NPC running around here somewhere, and or not running around, I guess he's stagnant, but I think he's on this screen. Although, I don't know, maybe he's not here yet. Oh, I see a sphere on the ground that I ran by. I think that might be a Jex sphere, but we'll go see that, or we'll go take care of that too. But, all right, here's the second Cactar Waystone, or whatever these things are called, that I prayed at. I really wish that I wouldn't have kind of messed this up the first time I came through. I just ran by these, and that made it so that when I did run into Cactars, I was only running into one at a time here. And again, I wish I would have actually activated all 3 of the stones. But also, if one of your Cactar stones isn't glowing, just run around and try to find, not all of them necessarily will be glowing, and so you just need to find kind of which one is, and interact with it. Jeez, getting all tongue-tied there. Very complicated stuff. But I think our second one is I think it's in this area. We'll see here, but I think I'm going to interact with this sphere here. Yeah, so this is a Jek sphere. I love these. I don't know. There's something about these that I just really like.
Hey, hold it steady. Why am I doing this? What do you see there, my lord?
Oh, I was just thinking.
This is important. No fooling around. You're gonna spoil it. Whoa.
Are you all right?
Now there's a scene for posterity. Yeah.
All right, so I haven't been counting the different spheres, but that is how Orin's overdrives unlock, right? Is to find the Braska and Jekt spheres. All right, so here's where the next stone, and actually this is the third one. So at this point now, the Cactar ghost will start running around the Thunder Plains. It's not that important, but it does show you the way to Kimahri's Spirit Lance. It kind of, yeah, it really is just giving you kind of a hint as far as where it's located, and so I think it's right here. Yeah, you can see the ghosts too, kind of there. It's hard to see, but yeah, it's standing right there. So there you go. You run up, kind of walk up next to this tower, and I guess we pray here. I don't think I had to press the square button to do this, but yeah, all right. So here it is. And now that we've got the Celestial Mirror, we can actually open this treasure chest up. I believe that if you don't have, the mirror, or if it's not powered up, you won't be able to open this up. So definitely do that. But all right, so that gets Kimahri the Spirit Lance, and again though, unfortunately the Spirit Lance won't be particularly useful. Actually, it won't be useful at all immediately because all of the base versions of these celestial weapons are just garbage. They're like no AP, and they don't have any any cool aspects to them, and so we'll need to use the sigils and the crests in order to kind of unlock their potential. But anyways, that is going to be it for this one. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.